Hey, welcome to part 2 of this tutorial about IP address and mask. In the last part we saw how we can use the IP address and the mask. We said that using the IP address and the mask we can extract the range of addresses where this IP address belongs. We can extract the first address and the last address, and of course we're going to have the range of addresses where this IP address belongs. We said that the first address is called the network address, the last address is called the broadcast address, and in between, the addresses in between are the usable IP addresses by the devices that belongs to this network. And also we saw how we can convert the mask from its form. We said we can convert the CIDR form to the binary form, and we saw also how to convert from the binary form to the decimal form using the helper table. Now actually we're gonna do the calculation to extract the range of addresses from the IP address and the mask. And we're gonna use the mask in the decimal form because we humans find decimal easy to do calculation or to do math with. Of course, computers don't use the decimal form to do the calculation, they use the binary form. So for a computer, in order to find those addresses here, the range of addresses here, it's gonna convert, or it's gonna have this IP address as in a binary form and has the mask in a binary form, and it's gonna do some math, some binary logic to extract those addresses. Here in this tutorial, I'm gonna hide the binary and the CIDR form. Where is the hide button? Okay, mask. I'm gonna hide it, and I'm gonna use the IP address in the decimal form and the mask in the decimal form to find the range of addresses of the network. And this is done using our helper table that we used the last time to convert from the binary form, the mask from the binary form to the decimal form. Now when we have the mask, when we have in the mask the octets are in 255 or 0, the conversion is straightforward. We don't need the helper table, or we don't need to do any math. Simply we're going to copy the IP address as it is, and where we have the mask as 255, we're going to leave the IP address. Where we have the mask as 0, we're going to convert this one to 0. 0, 0. So this is the first IP address. For the second example, we have 255, 255, 0, 0. So the first address, or the first range, is going to be 10, 10, because we have here 255, 255, and the second, the third and the fourth octet is going to be 0, 0.0. So 255, 255, 0, 0. The first address is going to be 10, 10, 0, 0. For the last one, we're gonna put 255 instead of the zeros to find the last address. So the last address in this network here gonna be 10.255.255.255. For the second example, it's gonna be 10.10.255.255. So here we don't need to do any math. The addresses are found in a straightforward manner. Where we need to do a calculation is where we have an interested octet in the mask. For example, here we have an interested octet of 248. Here we have an interested octet of 192. Here we have 252. In these cases, we need to use our helper table in here. How are we going to do that? Now we know how to find the octets where we have 255 or where we have 0. So in here, we're going to say 10, but something is going to go here. Of course, when we have 0, 0, it's going to be at the end, it's going to be 0, 0. So how are we going to find the octets that goes in here? This is done by inspecting this octet, this interested octet 248 in our helper table here. The corresponding value is 8. So we're going to need the multiples of 8 to find the octets that's going to be written in this place in here. So let's write the table 8, 8. I'm gonna prepare the multiple of 8 table. Okay, we have here 8, 1, 2, and this is the number from 1 till I don't know, till 15 or 14, and we're gonna calculate the multiple of 8. The multiple of 8. So now we have the multiple of 8. How I'm going to find the number that's gonna go in here? Simply, I'm gonna check out this number 55, and I'm gonna look at the 55, yeah, right? Sorry, it's 77. 77. It's 77. That corresponds to 248. I'm gonna look at the multiple of 8s, and I'm gonna find that the first number that doesn't exceed. So here, the nearest number to 77 and doesn't exceed 77, it is the number 72. So here, the number that's gonna be in this place, it's gonna be 72. For the last IP address, I'm gonna take the next number after 72, the next number after 72. Let me highlight this too. It's 80. So the last number here, it's gonna be 10.80.0.0. Wait, but this address gonna be in the next subnet. It's going to be in the next subnet. It's not gonna belong to this subnet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna subtract 1 from this IP address. Of course, you need to learn how to subtract 1 from an IP address, and the result is gonna be 79.255.255. I know it's a little bit confusing. Let's do another example, and with another example, the image is gonna be more clearer. Okay, let's do this example here. We have 172.30.99.4. For the mask, we have 255.255.192. So those two IP address going to be the same. Copy, paste. I'm going to be the same, 172.30. Now, in the interesting octet, we have 192. We're going to use our helper table to find the corresponding number of the multiples. So we can calculate the multiples of the number. So 192, in our table, 192 corresponds to 64. 64. Okay, I'm going to write it here, 64. Let me calculate the multiple of 64. I don't think I'm going to need all those multiples, but it's okay. Okay, so here equal 64 by 1. Okay, oops, let me get back. And we're gonna do the same thing that we did before. We're gonna look at the number that doesn't exceed 99. We're gonna check out these multiples, and we're gonna look for the number that doesn't exceed 99. The number that doesn't exceed 99 is 64. So here it goes dot 64 dot 0. And of course I'm going to take 64 and the next number 128 here. So dot 10.128.0.0. But this belongs to the next subnet. So I need to subtract 1 from it, and the result is going to be 127.255.255. Okay, let's do another example. We have the IP address 192.168.654, and the interesting octet is the last one, 252. So the corresponding number for 252, where is it? 252 is 4. So I'm gonna need the multiples of 4. Let me do it just here. 4. So these are the multiples of 4. Okay. We have, let's get back to our IP address. Of course, where we have 255, we need to copy the IP address as it is. So here, we're going to copy those octets as it is. We are looking for the last number here, the last octet, or the last byte. So we have the number 54. We're going to look at the nearest number to 54 and doesn't exceed 54. So I'm going to inspect our table here. So the nearest number is 52. The nearest number is 52. Let me highlight those two. Okay. So here I'm going to put 52 Okay, I'm gonna put 52, and of course the last IP address is 10.56.0.0. Remember, I need to extract one, so it's gonna be 55.255.255. I hope you guys get the idea how this is done or calculated. Quickly, I'm gonna do the other examples, and of course you can do it before me and then check your answers. I have the interested, let me highlight first the interested octet. The interesting octet is this one. Okay, of course I'm gonna copy this here quick. Okay, so here it's gonna be 0. I'm gonna look at this one here, the same thing. I'm gonna have 0. I need to find this one, and at the last one, the last I have a mistake here. Okay, the last one, it's gonna be, I'm gonna look at this octet in here. So for 128, the corresponding number is 128 also. So 128. Okay. Let me get back to that. Okay. So the nearest number for 128, the nearest number that doesn't exceed 3. This is an easy one. So it's 0. Of course, it's 0. Okay. And the next number, it's gonna be copy, paste. Instead of 0, it's gonna be 128.0. I need to subtract 127, 255. For this example here, I have 254. The corresponding number for 254 is 2, so I need multiple of 2's. I'm gonna do this mentally without writing the multiples of 2. And of course, I need the nearest number to 55. The nearest number for 55 that doesn't exceed 55 is, yes, is 54. That's correct, 54. And then the next number gonna be, okay, copy, paste. The next number gonna be 56. I need to subtract 1. It's gonna be 55.255. Here I have 248. The corresponding number for 248 is 8. Okay, so I need the multiple of 8 again, my table. And I'm going to look for the number that doesn't exceed 76. The number that doesn't exceed 76 here is 72. So here I'm going to have 72. Copy, paste. After 72, what do we have? We have 80. I need to subtract 1. It's going to be 79. I hope you guys get the idea how we can use the helper table, our helper table, to find the range of addresses of our subnetworks. Of course, the work is not done because we found only the network ID and we found only the broadcast ID. We need to define the first usable IP address and the last usable IP address. And this is done using the +1 and -1 from the IP address that we just found. Okay, let's do this quick. This address +1 gonna be 10.72.0.1. This one is going to be 172.30.64.1, of course. This one 62.6.53, 10.77.0.1, 172.22.54.1, and 1.99.53.73. This is the first usable IP addresses in our network by the devices, and we need to subtract 1 from this one to find the last usable IP address. Okay, let's subtract from this one 1079.255.254. Here we have 10.27.255. What was the IP address? So it's also 254. Let me make this room here. Here, okay, I guess Excel did the calculation for me. I hope it didn't made any mistake. Let me check. Yeah, this last one is 78. I hope this is correct, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you find out how we can use the IP address and the decimal form of the mask to find the range of addresses that the initial IP address belongs to. See you in another video.